Greetings and welcome on a brisk and beautiful morning in New York State. My name is Mark Lowry and I serve as the Assistant Director of the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation's Office of Climate Change. I hope all of you enjoyed an inspirational Earth Day on Monday and are continuing to enjoy Earth Week. As Governor Hochul declared in proclaiming this week, Earth Week 2024, New York continues to lead the way to combat climate change. And Earth Day provides an opportunity to celebrate the state's hard-fought progress to build a cleaner, greener future for all New Yorkers. And that's what this event is all about, leadership in climate action. We at DEC and our sister agencies know that New York's local governments have been and will continue to be critical partners in protecting public health by exercising New York's leadership in reducing greenhouse gases, adapting to the effects of climate change, and promoting climate justice. New York State's Interagency Climate Smart Community Program, along with NYSERDA's Clean Energy Communities Program, provide what is likely to be the most comprehensive state program to support local action on climate in the nation. Through those programs, we provide leadership recognition, planning frameworks, guidance on best practices, direct technical support through consultants working as boots on the ground to support municipal workers, leadership recognition, and of course that all-important funding. Having been present at the conception and through the development of all phases of the Climate Smart Communities program, I'm especially pleased to be here and to participate in this event during the 15th year of the Climate Smart Community program and the 10th year of the certification program. And I'm eager to see what the coming years bring, as I know my colleagues are committed to continuing to improve the program to help local governments meet the growing need to address the climate crisis. And now I am honored to introduce an individual who has been nothing but supportive of the Climate Smart Community Program and our other climate programs, DEC's Interim Commissioner, Sean Mahar.
Thank you, Mark. Thank you, everyone. Great to be in the Electric City today talking climate change. No better place than I could think of because the city and the county here are truly leading the charge and an inspiration for what we hope other communities and municipalities across the state really take the mantle on and run with, because we need everyone, all hands on deck, as part of our climate change efforts. And that's why it's an honor to be here today on behalf of the governor to welcome you all to this wonderful place and talk about the great things that this city and county are doing, but to really talk about the work of the Climate Smart Communities program. And this program, now in its 10th year, 10th anniversary year for this program, has really made incredible milestones across the state. We obviously at DEC and our partners at NYSERDA, DPS, and other agencies are really leading the charge on the state level, but local actions are critical, and we can't do it without our local government partners really leading the charge with us. And right here today, the city and county are doing just that. And it's my honor on behalf of the governor to recognize that we have now 15 new climate smart communities that we're adding to the program this year in the 10th anniversary year. But really wanted to shine a light on Schenectady County because they and the town of New Lebanon, and I'm glad that Steve Powers here from the Climate Smart Communities Task Force in New Lebanon are here. These two municipalities are achieving the silver status this year, which is the highest status in the Climate Smart Communities program. So let's give it up for Schenectady County and the town of New Lebanon. And this is why it is so essential, because we need to drive down emissions. We need to electrify our transportation. We really need to achieve this with the creativity that we are bringing to bear on the state level, and our local leaders are doing just that. And thankfully, we have now over 400 registered climate smart communities in the state thanks to this program, and thanks to the funding from the governor and the legislature to make it happen. We have 140 climate smart communities here, 13 silver, 127 bronze. It's clear that municipalities are really rising to the challenge and really rolling up their sleeves and getting to work on our climate efforts overall. And one of the key ways to do that is through transportation. And I know we've got some of our electric vehicles here today, really showcasing what this county and the city are doing here to electrify their fleets. And we're excited to announce that we'll be putting on, starting today, $750,000 into our municipal zero-emission vehicle rebate program. So this is going to be open now for municipalities to start applying first come, first served basis. So Schenectady and the city here, you guys are on the front lines. So I hope you get to work right after this event, getting your applications in to try and get more of this funding to grow our municipal fleets of the future and our electrified fleets of the future. So we're really excited, again, to keep this program going. This is open for electric vehicles, plug-in hybrid, and hydrogen fuel cell vehicles. Trying to get as creative as we can with the types of infrastructure that we need here in our localities to drive down our climate emissions. And what you're seeing across the board on behalf of this governor, and it being Earth Week, and it's hard to say because every week is Earth Week at Team DEC, and it's something that we take great pride in, but this governor is truly an environmental governor and a climate change governor, and she is really putting the resources where we need it the most. And what you saw in this budget this year is a renewed commitment to environmental spending. We have a $400 million Environmental Protection Fund. We've got a $500 million Clean Water Infrastructure Act. We've got a $4.2 billion Bond Act. We are serious about making sure we're making great changes here across the state, and it's through the governor's leadership and the work of the legislature that's making all these things happen. But Climate Smart Communities program is one of those hallmarks, and it's a great honor and to be here with the team, especially Mark, who are some of the champions internally, just for working day in and day out, rolling up their sleeves, getting in the trenches with communities, and helping them do the changes that we need to see happen. So Mark and team, thank you. It's a great day. Happy 10th anniversary to this program, and our county and local officials, thank you for all your great work on this.
Thank you, Interim Commissioner. Our next speaker will be Schenectady County Legislator Rich Ruzzo.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. I just want to say good morning. I appreciate everyone joining us here today. Here in Schenectady County, we're incredibly grateful for the governor's action, the governor's work, and her commitment to climate smart communities. We're thankful for our friends in the Assembly and the Senate. This is a collaborative effort. This is how you get things done. I'm joined here today by some of my colleagues from the legislature. We have our Vice Chair, Kathy Gatta. We have Michelle Osterlitz, Legislator Michelle Osterlitz, our Majority Leader, Rich Paterni, and I'm not sure if anyone else is here. So I just wanted to say thank you for all my colleagues to be here. Again, this is a group effort. In Schenectady County, we're thrilled to reach this significant milestone, one of 13 counties that reach silver. So that's a significant effort. So thank you. Thank you very much. This recognition demonstrates our unwavering commitment to sustainability and positions us as one of the leading municipalities in New York State in the fight against climate change. Climate Smart Communities is a program designed to empower local governments and take meaningful action to reduce greenhouse gases and to adapt to the challenges of a changing climate. Our journey towards silver certification has been marked by dedication, by innovation, and by collaboration. Today I want to highlight some of the initiatives that have propelled us towards this achievement. Most significantly, the Schenectady County Solar Consortium has been a tremendous example of effective collaboration where we have transformed used land into green, renewable energy producing sites. We have over 266 megawatts of power being produced, and it's projected to save the taxpayers of this county over $25 million. So it's very clear to us as legislative members, as leaders of this community, that investing in sustainability is a smart investment for the community as a whole. Our transition to LED lighting and the installation of over 50 electric charging stations further demonstrates our commitment to reducing emissions, fostering a cleaner, greener future. And by embracing these technologies and initiatives, we're not only protecting our environment, but also saving taxpayer dollars and promoting economic growth. Our efforts, however, do extend beyond infrastructure and technology. We have planted hundreds, if not thousands, of trees to clean up we've cleaned up former brownfield sites. We're actively working to enhance the quality of life for all residents while sustaining sustainable legacy for future generations. In closing, I want to emphasize that achieving the Climate Smart Community Silver certification is not just a milestone, it's a testament to the power of collaboration, to innovation, and to community spirit. Together, we've shown that client-smart investments are not only beneficial for our environment, but also for our taxpayers and the community as a whole. I thank everyone who's been part of this achievement, including all of my colleagues, The leader of the Environmental Conservation Committee is Legislator Sarah Mae Pratt. She's unfortunately not able to be here today, but her commitment to drive this initiative has been significant. I want to thank our county manager, Rory Fluman. I want to thank our sustainability coordinator, Charlie Davidson. And I just want to say that, as the mayor will probably say, working together works. So let's continue to work together to build a brighter, more sustainable future for Schenectady County. Thank you.
Thank you, Legislator Ruzzo. Next, we will hear from the Mayor of Schenectady, Gary McCarthy.
Thank you. It's great to see everyone out this morning. Want to acknowledge Carmel Patrick from the Schenectady City Council. And Rich has talked about the partnerships that we have and the results that that really produces. I was talking a little bit before the start of this with the commissioner about Mohawk Harbor, and I see Ray Gillen there. You talk about environmental sustainability and the transformation that occurred at that old industrial site that was vacant, abandoned, underutilized for over half a century. And again, it was the teamwork that converted that to what is now the #1 tourist destination in the region. That's a big round of applause. But that took help from DEC, it took Department of Labor, Army Corps of Engineers, the county, the city, private investment to step up to make that happen. And we're seeing this happen in environmental sustainability across so many levels of government and activities. And Rich talks about the solar consortium. We're pointing out some of the electric vehicles here today. You know, the city got bronze status first in this competition. County was right after. Now the county has outflanked us and got silver status. So where's my staff here? We got to go back to City Hall and get working on this to stay equal, at least with the county. But everybody can do a little in terms of Earth Week and helping. That is what was pointed out. Every day we have to do something. How do you rethink the vehicles you're driving, the choices you're making in life, which benefits you in terms of actual savings, where you can do things more efficiently, more cost effectively? But it has a much bigger impact on the planet and our communities as a whole. We're proud to be converting electric vehicles, and it's all how you do the accounting in these processes, where the city of Schenectady is actually converted as a percentage of its fleet more vehicles than any municipality in New York State. I say, what's that? DEC, they're shaking. What's he talking about? Well, they don't include our 62 golf carts at the municipal golf course that we converted to electric. And so, again, it's those little things that add up that make a difference. And so I'm proud of the partnership. I'm proud of the work that's being done here. And we're just thankful to have you here today as part of this recognition to tell the story and hopefully set standards for other communities to follow our lead to make a difference in their own communities in the world that we live in. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you, Mayor. Certainly happy to see that you're going to be putting that competitive spirit to productive use. We'll hope to be here next year and award you silver. Our next speaker is Steve Powers. Mr. Powers is a member of the Town of New Lebanon's Town Board and is also chair of the Climate Smart Community Task Force.
Thank you. It's an honor to be here, and New Lebanon is really proud that we've been able to accomplish what we've been able to accomplish in the Climate Smart program. We were the first town in Columbia County to get the bronze level, and I think we are the only town in the capital region to achieve silver. So we're thrilled to be able to have gotten this far. New Lebanon has a population of 2,300 people. So a small town is just, I think, a testament to what you can do when you have a group of dedicated volunteers, as well as the supportive town board and supervisor. We have Tistria Hoatling, who is our supervisor, who's been involved from the start and has encouraged us and encouraged the town board also in the past. Last year, one of our crowning achievements also has been able to get a lot of funding from the NYSERDA's Clean Energy Communities program, which is a partner in the CSC program. And we got $120,000 in grant money to put in solar panels as well as heat pumps in Town Hall. This year, as a result of achieving silver, we're going to get $175,000 in that program, and I expect by the end of the year we'll get another $250,000 as well in grant money. So it's just an example of what we can demonstrate to residents that we're able to accomplish for the sake of climate change and mitigation as well. We're also proud of the fact that we're able to mentor other towns and encourage them. I think there's sort of been a competition in Columbia County to achieve bronze level, and we're proud of that as well, and helping other towns as much as we can. So for those who are not familiar with the CSC program, and it's an amazing program, I think, because what it does is it's voluntary. It allows towns to choose actions that they can work on to help mitigate climate change. If there's 115 different actions there, and it doesn't force it down your throat. So I think that's important, and it's sort of important for, and at least in the volunteers we have 9 different people on our task force, and they choose the actions that they want to volunteer for. So as I've said before, when other people brought up the program to me, I've had relatives ask me, why don't we have it in our state? It's an amazing program, and hopefully it will. I think it is in a few other states, but it'd be great to have it throughout the country as well. So that's all I had to say. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Powers. And having you here, I think, emphasizes or illustrates one of the things we've tried to accomplish with the program, which was to make sure that every municipality in the state of New York, from New York City down to the smallest village, is able to participate and derive something positive from the program. So I'm glad to see all of you here representing different types of municipalities, different types of local governments, and different sizes. Our final speaker for this morning is Jeff Scharl. Jeff comes from our partner agency at NYSERDA. He is a project manager for communities and local governments. Jeff.
Well, thank you very much, and good morning, everyone. So thank you to the New York State Department of Environmental Conservation, Interim Commissioner Sean Mahar, and of course, Assistant Director of the Office of Climate Change, Mark Lowry, Schenectady County Legislator Rich Ruzzo, and Schenectady County Mayor Gary McCarthy, and of course, Chair of the New Lebanon Climate Smart Community, Steve Powers. As a project manager for the Clean Energy Communities program at NYSERDA, I'm very excited to be part of the celebration of climate smart communities that highlights how local action can reduce emissions and mitigate the impacts of climate change, and as well to acknowledge the strides that these communities have made in advancing clean energy. Many municipalities recognized today have embraced clean energy and in energy efficiency measures to become clean energy communities and demonstrate that they are at the forefront of harnessing the latest technologies to build a healthier and more sustainable future for their residents. NYSERDA is proud to say that all of the 15 certified climate smart communities recognized through today's announcement are also designated as clean energy communities. Our partners here today are leading the way, demonstrating municipal leadership not only in the county and city, but across the region and state, in creating healthier and greener communities. Schenectady County has been a partner in the Clean Energy Communities program since the inception of the program, becoming a Clean Energy Communities designated community, as well as recently earning the 2-star Advanced Clean Energy Communities designation. by participating in the third round of the program. The City of Schenectady has likewise been engaged with the Clean Energy Communities program, having also become a Clean Energy Communities designated community by converting streetlights to LEDs, installing charging stations, and purchasing hybrid electric vehicles, along with other actions including earning their own Climate Smart designation. So we look forward to our continued partnership with you, the over 900 communities participating in the Clean Energy Communities program throughout the state, and continuing to build a cleaner, greener community across New York State. Thank you again.
Thank you, Jeff. Now, to our speakers, I've been asked to make sure that you don't run off until we get a group photo with the background. But before I let everyone go, I do think it's important that we acknowledge the people who actually make this program work. The extraordinary Dazzle Ekblad, hiding behind sunglasses. Dazzle is the leader of our community engagement section, and she and her staff of 2 are the ones who spend many hours poring over all the application documents that have to be submitted. This is not a check-the-box program. There are pages and pages of documentations that are submitted by the applicants, the municipal applicants, and reviewed rigorously to ensure that we are maintaining the integrity of the program. And Dazzle is responsible for that. And she is assisted not only by her 2 staff members, but by staff from our other participating agencies. And I do want to recognize them. Because Climate Smart Communities, importantly, is an interagency program. It is not simply a DEC program. Important partners are NYSERDA, the Departments of Health, Public Service, State and Transportation, the New York Power Authority, and the Division of Homes and Community Renewal. So 8 agencies and authorities actually contribute staff and resources to making this program the success it is. So I thank you for your attention and your participation today, and I wish you a good Earth Week.